Now, do you believe we're in the end times? Y'all stay in Daniel. I'm going to show you something. We hadn't finished that verse. Do you really believe you're sitting in the end times? I've already told you several indicators. Number one, the nation of Israel has been restored. The end time started in 1948. Number two, the falling away is going on all around us. We're going to look at those two again. In fact, Jesus said when these things start, that generation will not pass until it all comes to pass and Jesus is back. God gives Daniel two more indicators right here. And guys, it's happening today, and it has never happened in the history of the earth. Look at number one. Right after that in verse 4, he says, many shall run to and fro. There's number one. And number two, knowledge shall be increased. God is telling Daniel two things that are going to indicate the end times. The first one is, many shall run to and fro. And you say, Brother Chris, what does that mean? See, this is where Bible study is so wonderful. You start looking at those words and seeing what it says. When you look at that in the Hebrew, the running to and fro literally means to cross the sea or to cross the ocean. Many will cross the ocean back and forth. Somebody tell me, have we ever been in a time in history where many people, have crossed the ocean back and forth on a daily basis? Do y'all realize how unique the time we are living in? Somebody tell me, who is Amelia Earhart? The first woman to fly across was that the Atlantic? Somebody give me a date on Amelia Earhart. Anybody know the year that she did that? Y'all are very close. 1935. 1935 she flew across the Atlantic. The very first woman to fly across the Atlantic. Y'all getting this? 1935. The nation of Israel was restored in 1948. Right? Daniel's first indicator is many people, not just one, many people are going to cross the sea back and forth. Would you say that it wasn't until after World War II and substantially after World War II that we have travel going back and forth across the oceans with many people doing it? Y'all think about the planes during World War II. Wasn't very good travel back and forth, was it? Wasn't many people doing it, was it? 1935, Amelia Earhart did that. Do y'all see where we're living? No time in history. Did you know today you can go get on a plane and cross the ocean? Anybody sitting in here? I can take my youngest daughter and put her on a plane without me there, and she can cross. Never in history, guys, has that ever happened. Israel was restored, 1948. Now, Daniel's indicator, many will be crossing the ocean back and forth. Are we in the end times? Look at the second one. What does it say? And knowledge shall be increased. Do we live in a time where knowledge has been increased like never before? Some of the things that have happened that never before have happened. One, of course, was the combustion engine. Number two, of course, electricity. Those things have never been before. But you think about today. This is amazing to me. I've been hearing this all of my life, that when the Antichrist comes on the scene, everybody's going to know it worldwide, and we always thought, well, that was TV. You know, finally with TV here, we can all see. Y'all, we've gone far beyond that. Most of us sitting in here have a computer sitting in our hand or in our pocket or in our car, and it's called a cell phone. Things come across that cell phone before they even hit TV. We've got instant knowledge. It's so wild today. If you don't know something, you can look up anything on your phone or on your computer and instantly have the answer. Would you say knowledge has increased? Now, I know some of you sitting in here say, I don't do it, and I'm not going to do it. I understand that, but I want you to understand it's in the world, and this is an indicator by God that the end times are here. I've always said that Facebook or some of these things, it's better than the nightly news if you want to learn things. I mean, it's boom, instant information's there. And look what God said through Daniel. Many people will be traveling across the oceans. Has it ever been in history until now? Nope. And knowledge will be greatly increased. Would you say knowledge has been greatly increased? And it's not talking about people are smarter. It's talking about the availability of knowledge. Can you still say, well, I don't know if the end times are here? Y'all look, guys. We are here.